You know, life has this funny way of moving so fast, doesn't it? Days blur into weeks, weeks into months. Before you know it, the seasons have changed and you're left wondering where the time went. I find myself thinking about those little moments we often overlook, like the way the sunlight feels on your face during a quiet afternoon, or the sound of laughter echoing in a room. It's those small, fleeting experiences that remind me what life is really about. And yet, in the rush of it all, it's easy to lose sight of them. There's so much happening around us, so many distractions pulling us in every direction. It's like we're always chasing something, but we don't always stop to ask why. Sometimes, I think the beauty of life isn't in the chase, but in the stillness. In those moments where we let ourselves just be. That's where the important things come into focus. The things that really matter, even if they're not always obvious. Take kindness, for example. It's not something flashy or loud. It's quiet, subtle. But think about it. A kind word, a small gesture, it has the power to shift someone's entire day, maybe even their entire outlook. And yet, it's so easy to forget how much it matters. Happiness, too, is often misunderstood. We think it's tied to some big, far-off goal or achievement. But maybe it's not. Maybe happiness is closer than we realize. It's in the little moments. The ones we often overlook while we're busy chasing something else. Then there's work, the kind that challenges you, pushes you. It's not always easy, but it has this way of shaping you, of making you stronger. When you pour yourself into something meaningful, even the hard days feel like they're leading somewhere. That's what makes it worth it. But with everything pulling at us, it's so easy to get caught in traps. Those things that feel good in the moment, but leave us feeling empty later. Addictions, distractions, wasting time on things that don't matter. It's like trying to fill a bucket with holes in it. No matter how much you pour in, it's never enough. And then of course there's time itself, the one thing we can't get back. I think about all the moments I've spent with the people I care about, family, friends. Those moments stick with you, don't they? The laughter, the shared stories, even the quiet times, they're what stay in your heart long after everything else fades. Life isn't perfect. It's messy, unpredictable, and sometimes downright tough. But it's in those messy, imperfect moments that we find meaning. It's in how we choose to live, to connect, to grow.